Alright guys, huge info today for Zenless Zone 0. We now have kit details for the upcoming 1.7 characters. This video will feature the S-rank character Hugo, full kit details. Hugo is now expected to be a ice attack type unit, providing unique gameplay and amazing ice DPS. So let's see what Hugo is all about in this video with his first ever kit details. And also, if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Zenless Zone 0, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put those notifications on because this is going to be quite a crazy week with all the new info coming out. But alright, let's get into it. We have a good amount of stuff to check out for Hugo's kit. He seems pretty cracked. Starting off, I'm going to go straight to the core passive and see what the main part of his kit is all about. Now keep in mind, some of these translations could be off. This is still quite early info and it's not finalized info, so this is nothing confirmed. We could expect changes down the line as well. But let's just see what his kit is all about for now. So the core passive, when the enhanced special charge enhanced special hits an enemy, if the enemy is in an imbalanced state, the final settlement effect will be triggered, and the damage multiplier of this enhanced special will then be increased according to the remaining time of the enemy when the final settlement effect is triggered. The basic move multiplier is then increased by 1000%, that is quite a big multiplier. And the move multiplier is increased by 445% for every remaining 1 second of the enemy unbalanced time, less than or equal to 5 seconds. And the move multiplier is also increased by 180% for every remaining 1 second of the 5 to 15 seconds, up to a maximum of 5025%. If the enemy has already been damaged by the link skill or the finishing skill, which is the ultimate. And then we have the next time the enhanced special charge enhanced special triggers this effect, you will get bonus damage. This damage will be increased by 33% and 56% on the ult. After the final settlement effect was triggered, the enemy's imbalanced state ends immediately. Now for his additional ability, triggered when there are other break characters or support characters of the team. Now I believe the break is referring to a stun character. And now for his additional ability, Hugo's ice attribute damage is increased by an additional 25%. And when the enemy's imbalance value ends due to the final summon effect. Now real quick, I believe what they are referring to with the imbalance is when you break a character and then there's a timer until the comes back out of the break. So I think that's what it's referring to. Lighter is pretty interesting. What I read from his kit is that he's able to instantly end the enemy's stun state, and then he hits harder the longer the stun is remaining. So he's basically really going to be helping a lot for the other stun characters. This could be really good. I could potentially see double stun meta start going around because of this guy, just because of how his mechanic works. It could be really broken, so we'll see. Really cool concept, very unique. This is going to be helping a lot of other stun characters with this mechanic. But that was his core passive. Now let's go back to the additional ability. So yeah, I was just talking about what the imbalance value ends, what they meant. So a little bit translations are off. But let's see. So when a certain imbalance value will be accumulated immediately according to the remaining imbalance time of the enemy, when the final settlement effect is triggered, for every 1 second of the imbalance time remaining, 6% of the value will be accumulated immediately, and the maximum accumulation is equivalent to 30% of the enemy's maximum imbalance value. So yeah, there it is, talking again about the stun of this character he does with the break effect. Very interesting. Now let's move on to the more standard part of the kit here. So I'm going to go back to the beginning and talk about the special skill. So the Hugo Vlad special skills, pretty standard. Launch 2 slashes forward, causing ice damage. Then we have the enhanced special skill, rotate the sickle, meaning his scythe, and then he slashes forward, causing a large amount of ice damage. After the move is activated, 20 energy points will also be returned. And then we have his enhanced special skill, charge to enhanced special skill. When you have enough energy, you can rotate the sickle and then launch a powerful upward strike forward, causing a large amount of ice damage. Too bad we don't have the multipliers on this, because I would really like to see. It would really give us a good idea of his damage, but it's fine for now as this just gives us a little preview of what Hugo is all about. Now for his normal attack. So the normal attack, the basic one, is basically launched up to 4 attacks forward, causing physical and ice damage. You can also long press during the 4th attack to then charge it and launch a charge shot. So that was the shooting mechanic within the scythe that we saw about. Really interesting. Now the normal attack, strengthen normal attack. Yeah, so yeah, there's no names for these yet, so basically repeating itself. But the normal attack, the enhanced one, is after launching a normal attack or launching a dodge counter attack. You can then press the skill to throw out the sickle and launch a slash forward and then shoot, causing ice damage. Long press during shooting the charge, the normal attack, they will then launching a charge shot, and when Hugo's shooting attack hits the enemy, a layer of charge is accumulated, and when the charge shot hits the enemy, an additional layer of charge is also accumulated, up to 6 layers. When launching a linked skill or finishing skill, all the layers are consumed and 2 energy is restored per layer. Now we have the normal attack from the additional attack. When Hugo is in the background, so when he switched out and you come back in, he will launch an additional attack when the character hits an enemy with a heavy attack during the current operation. The additional attack can be launched at most once every 5 seconds. So this is something new. They're bringing back the additional mechanic for the 1.7 characters. Hugo, when he's off the field, he's going to be able to do attacks on the enemy while you're switched out to another character. So that's going to provide a lot of extra damage. Now for his ultimate, throw out the sickle to launch a powerful spinning attack on the enemy in front, then catch the sickle to launch a large scale slash, causing a large amount of ice damage. And the link skill, quickly rush forward to launch a large scale attack slash, followed by a finishing blow, causing a large amount of ice damage. The finishing blow of the move is regarded as a charge shot. Alright, now I believe the last thing to check out for this video is going to be the Mindscapes. I'm going to skip over the dodge because it's all pretty standard stuff. But alright, the Mindscapes are kind of long, especially the Mindscape 1 and 2. So I'll just put it on the screen there for you guys if you are interested, because I believe they will change very soon. They always end up changing the Mindscapes a lot of times, and even overall the kit details of these characters. And I'm expecting it to change a lot within the next few weeks, because remember, this is still early beta. This is like the first version of the beta, and there's going to be like 3 other versions, which will all have new kit updates, kit changes, and more. So on the screen here, we have the Mindscape 1, 2, and 3. And here I'm going to provide the Mindscape 4, 5, and 6 for those who are interested to see the details. But for now, I believe I'm going to wrap the video right here. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, put the notifications on to be updated right away. The next video is going to be a character roadmap, because we've had huge updates, huge changes since the 1.7 beta came out. We've had a look at the 2.0 characters. We've had a new update on the 1.7 banners. So a lot of new things came out. I'm going to do an update video covering all of it. So stay tuned. That's going to be next. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.